Hi, good afternoon. This is Gini Aneja, and I'm here with a tarot reading for 2019. I'm going to be doing the basic energies of 2019 and not every month because that I anyways do every month. So, as I spoke in my previous numerology analysis of 2019, we start off with 2019. And 2019, 20 is the judgment card, which means balancing your karma, and 1 is the magician and 9 is the hermit. Now when you total the two, it comes up to 10, which is the wheel of fortune. So a lot of things are going to be moving. A magician means that you have a lot of potential to make your wishes come true if you only go within and learn where you're going wrong, correct yourself, and pay attention to the learnings. Now, this is the energy of 19 and this is the energy of 20. So 19th card in tarot is the sun, as I said earlier in my numerology video. So the sun basically throws light on everything that is hidden, and the sun is, well, this is a very beautiful card of the Sacred Indian Tarot. You can see the chariot. You can see with a lot of passion that it is moving forward. So yes, a lot of people are going to move ahead, move forward. And 19 and 10 are also numbers of new beginnings, of new life. And 2019 adds up to a 39. Again, which is 9 is hermit and 39, so 3 is the empress, and 39 adds up to a 12, which is the hanged man. Hanged man means seeing things from a different perspective, being in limbo, being in a confused state of mind, and trying to make the right decision. It is also, this again tells us about learnings. Now when we come to 12, 12 has 1, which is again the magician, and 2, which is the high priestess, which basically says again learnings, which means learn, which means art, which means knowledge. This card especially stresses on music, which I have already spoken about, that music is going to be very important this year. And if you total 20 and 19, so 20 and 1 of the 19, that is the Wheel of Fortune, we get 21, which is the World card. World basically, so I spoke about Vishnu and Lakshmi. Like you will see that 1 is Vishnu, 3 2019 totals up to a 3. 3 is Lakshmi. So Vishnu and Lakshmi, definitely this is a divine couple. Similarly, the World card talks about Durga and Shiv, which is again a divine couple. It is a match, which means a lot of couples coming together, a lot of marriages happening, a lot of people meeting their divine match, their twin flame, their soulmates. A lot of new beginnings. And if you need to understand that new beginnings only happen when something ends, something that is not meant to be a part of your life, that ends, that is when new beginnings happen, whether it is related to your career, whether it is related to your family life, whether it is related to your relationships and your personal life, in any matter. So I did the energies of 2019, and I did the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle. I took the Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle cards for guidance. This is the deck by Doreen Virtue, and the bottom, the last card in the deck is the Sun. Sun is the 19th card, matches with this. This is not my doing, it's happened on its own. So it just says that the sun is going to be very an important part. A sun card also focuses on children. Sun card focuses, and the Empress card together focuses on children, on birthing new children, on having new babies, on getting married, since there are two divine couples here, and having babies. It also stresses on learnings, because we have the judgment card is going to be there for the next decades, because till 2099 it's going to play its role. So this is not going anywhere. So if you are not careful about what karma you're doing, trust me, karma is going to get back. And that is just a way of the universe balancing our energies so that we may ascend, we may become better human beings, and the earth may be a better place. Now, when it comes to tarot, I did the 3 cards for health. So basically it says that you need to take care of your blood pressure. This is the 3 of Wands. It says that there's a lot of things you have put out there which you're waiting for to come back, which does tend to create a lot of stress. So do not take stress, because you will only end up manifesting blood pressure issues. Other than that, this also signifies that if you can have patience, if you can teach yourself patience, you will benefit. There is nothing so much to worry about, because the next 2 cards is the High Priestess, which means, I feel this card here says that the universe tends to hide things from us. It hides what planning the universe is doing, or God is doing behind the scenes, so that we may not take stress, because it works in various ways. It works in mysterious ways. So it's not always necessary that we need to know everything. At times it's better that we don't. In fact, at times it's better that we don't know what the future holds, because we may stress about something that's going wrong, but we may not know that after that has gone wrong, something better is about to come. So High Priestess again talks about learnings. It says that you need to have patience. It also says that there are too many women card here, the Durga, the Lakshmi, the Saraswati, the High Priestess. So women need to take care of their health. High Priestess also, and the Empress, pays attention to, focuses on the hormonal issues of women. So if you have not gotten your routine checkup done and gotten your hormones checked, or you're having some kind of hormonal issues, get yourself checked, get a mammography done, get a pap smear done, make sure that your diet is right, that helps towards your health. And we have the Star card. So Star card, I feel, is a blessing. It says that yes, you are blessed, but if you take care of yourself, if you do not take stress, as I said in my numerology video, that you need to stand up for yourself. So if you're taking a lot of mental, emotional, or physical abuse, somewhere down the line it's going to affect your body. And I have noticed that people who tend to take a lot and do not lash back, give out, or do not express themselves or their discomfort, usually end up with cancer. I'm saying this because for some reason I just got an intuition that if you are not careful, you may not know that you are developing some of that kind of a disease. So get your regular tests done, be careful about your health, and trust me, everything is going to be fine in the long run if you are careful. I have also stressed on having vegetarian food since it's the Empress card. So that was about health. Then we come to career. So career says that this is the Six of Swords. Everybody wishes to be more successful. With the Sun card and with the Magician card, with the Wheel of Fortune, everybody is going to move forward. Everybody is going to want to move forward, and they are going to make a better beginning. But of course, for every beginning you need to end. I mean, he has to leave one shore if he wants to go to the other. So yes, everybody wants a better life, a better career, a better job, wants to also expand on their business. So this person is moving towards, if you can see, a home, a castle, a fort, whatever that is, but towards better ground, higher ground. And so whatever changes that you are planning, your planning needs to be perfect, because the next card is the Five of Wands. If your planning is not perfect, if you are not doing it logically, you may end up with competition. Now, competition is necessary part of life. If you do not have competition, you will not come out with your full potential. So it is going to be there, and you are going to be able to fight it. Do not give up. Do not lose hope. Because the next card is the Moon. The Moon is a major card. It says, I get the feeling some people are going to want to have 2 jobs simultaneously, or 2 careers simultaneously, or maybe branch out, have a sister concern, have another company, start another company, because this is the year of a new beginning. This is the year of a lot of enjoyment also. The Empress card is about abundance. The Sun card is about abundance. These cards say that there is going to be a lot of abundance. The abundance is not going to come sitting at home. You have to work towards it. You have to move towards it. And you have to allow the universe to take its course. Since the Moon card has come out, I somehow have a feeling that the moon cycles are going to be very important. So every full moon and new moon, watch your thoughts. Why I'm saying this, I'll tell you when I do the oracle. Watch your thoughts. Watch what you're thinking. Focus on the positive. Don't think about what you don't want. Think about what you do want. Affirm it in your life. Affirm it in a manner that, okay, I am successful. Don't say I want to be successful, because the universe will only keep postponing it because you're saying I want to be. So you will always want to be. Say I am successful. I can do it. I am doing it. I am powerful. I have the potential. So you need to watch your thoughts. And once you watch your thoughts during the moon cycles, you will know how the moon affects you. Because here again, the High Priestess, again, this is a very strong card related to the moon and the emotions and the hormones. So I believe the moon cycles are going to be very important. They're going to bring a lot of changes in our lives. Then we come to relationships. Relationships, everybody is going to be a little impatient, and they're going to want to move forward. They're going to want to move ahead. They are going to want to travel. Everything good, but sometimes it's important to be patient. It's important to be logical. Emotions in relationships are the most important part, but there is a second part to it, which is tempering your emotions and grounding yourself, being practical. So everybody does, whether it is moving on from one relationship that is not serving your ground, and I'll tell you why. Because it is not serving the purpose. Like I said in my numerology video, a lot of truths are going to be exposed, because the sun is going to come out. It's going to hide a lot of things that you were not aware about. A lot of secrets are going to be exposed also, especially in relationships. When I say relationships, it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be between 2 lovers or a husband and wife. It could also mean at the professional front. So things may go sour. You may feel cheated. You may feel gossiped about. You may feel you do not deserve all of this. So you may want to feel like that you want to move ahead to better times, to better waters, and you want your ship to sail and to bring in all the wealth and abundance that you have always been looking for. But although this year is going to bring a lot of changes, somewhere some people may feel stuck. You may feel stuck not because you are stuck, because you have imprisoned yourself in your thoughts. You feel that you cannot do it. Don't. Know that you can do it. I'll tell you why. So Watch your thoughts. This was the oracle guidance for health. Watch your thoughts. This is connected to all of these. Understand that oracle guidance, these three cards are connected to all. That is the reason I'm taking them up separately. They're connected to all because this, what you do in your life is connected to your health, because if you're going to take stress, your health is going to suffer, your relationships are going to suffer, if you're going to take stress about family or your relationships, your work is going to suffer. So they are all interconnected. Now, what does this say? This says, watch your thoughts. Again, as I said, it's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Do not focus upon what you fear or what you don't want. Think about what you want or what you desire. This is not just about what you think. It is also about what you speak, what you write, what you imagine, what you fantasize. So you definitely need to pay attention to that. The other thing, the next card is self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Nobody in this world is imperfect. Nobody is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Everything that everybody is doing is a divine plan. If there would be no darkness, we would not appreciate light. If there would be no sun, we would not appreciate the moon. If there would be no moon, we would not appreciate the sun. If there were, everybody would be saying the truth. Or if you think everybody is saying the truth, you would not be able to distinguish between a truth and a lie. So everything has a shadow side. There is a front because there is a back. If there would be no back, there would be no front. So nobody is wrong, nobody is bad, nobody needs to live in guilt. Guilt is one of the worst things you can do to yourself. If you can forgive people you love, your children, your parents, your friends, at the end of the day, you may be angry about something today, but think about it. 2 years, 5 years down the line, is this small tiny thing really going to matter? What matters is the love between two people, is the compatibility, is if you want to associate it with your career, then it means that what matters is that you are abundant, that you're doing well at work, that you're appreciated. It's a team work, whether it is family, whether it is relationships, whether it's work, career, job. It's a team work. But if you can forgive everybody else, why not yourself? You need to learn to first forgive yourself for the small mistakes that you do. If your child would do it, if your mom would do it, your dad would do it. It's not like parents don't make mistakes. What would you say? You would say, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Move on. Say the same thing to yourself. Talk to yourself. Correct yourself when you're thinking negative. Correct yourself when you're bashing yourself up, your soul up. It's at the end of the day you. If you're going to do that to yourself, how are you going to be able to be ever happy and peaceful? The next card is consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Now, what comes to my mind when like I already said, when it came to health, that you need to get your tests done regularly. Consult your doctor what you need to do. So yes, in case you are not sure about what tests to be done, consult your doctor. After the tests are done, again, make sure that the reports are fine, and if they're not, what is to be done about it. You can also consult a dietitian and an expert, a counselor, if there are certain kinds of mental or emotional trauma that are manifesting in your body. Because remember, whatever diseases we go through physically are only extensions of our mental and emotional trauma, either given by somebody else or given by ourselves. When it comes to career, before you shift your job, shift your business, close down your business, give up your job, either consult a career expert or get a career analysis done. See, are you stepping into the right thing? Is it the right time for you to do that, because this is a universal reading. The numerology that I do is a universal reading. Personally, everybody's destiny, everybody's numbers are different, and for them it may mean differently. It's not necessary that everybody would want to expand their business or change their job. For some people, the new step forward may be into relationships, maybe into a marriage, maybe into having a baby that may change their life. So when it comes to career, if there is any kind of a confusion in your mind, you can always call me. You can always get an appointment with me on my website www.ginnianeja.com. That's guineaaneja.com. And once you get your appointment, you can decide whether you want a tarot reading, whether you want a numerology reading. Be clear about what it is that is going wrong in your life and what it is and how it is that you need to put it right. Get an expert to look into, probably people believe in Vastu, some people believe in Feng Shui. I mean, whatever it is that it may be creating blockages in your life, that just came to me, Vastu and Feng Shui. I mean, because I believe I have experienced that it is a major block sometimes in our life that does end up creating those blocks. When it comes to relationships, consult an expert is the best thing you can do, because relationships is something two people cannot solve. If it's between a husband and wife, if it's between a girlfriend and boyfriend, if it is between a parent and a child, everybody is going to end up saying, oh, I'm the one who's right. You don't understand my viewpoint. But you have to understand that there is one my viewpoint, there is one your viewpoint, and there may be one right or wrong viewpoint. So you need to consult an expert who is a third party, who is not associated with either of you, who can give you a clear picture of where each one is coming from and how to handle these relationship issues. Listen, I mean, there are a lot of people who may want to go in for divorce. You don't need to. There are ways to avoid them. It's just minor issues that once they're subdued over years and months, you just blast and you're like, okay, I'm done with this. I want to move on. I want to go. You can solve it. Consult an expert. That expert doesn't need to be a lawyer. I mean, worst comes to worst if there is no way out. That expert could be a counselor. You could come to me for a relationship analysis or a consultation or a relationship counseling. You could probably ask your elders to step in. I mean, that's what generally people used to do. People used to think that elders are more experienced, elders are more intelligent, they've seen life, they could probably help us out. I'm sorry, it doesn't always work that way. So other than this, every month I do come up with my monthly and weekly readings based on numerology, oracle guidance, and tarot. So keep yourself updated with that so that you know what to expect every month at a universal level. To some point, it will affect you. To a certain degree, it affects each one of us. That's why it's there. So these were the overall energies for 2019. I will see you soon with the video for January. Till then, you take care. Bye.